Yes, boo. We are tapping in for another little message right here. General collective reading. Take what resonates. You know what to do. We're going to get the real deal going right here, right now. Spirit, give us insight here for the collective. Okay. Okay. Okay, look, Spirit is saying here that you need to be cautious here of certain connections that you're fostering or that you're feeding into here, okay? That ultimately, I feel like you may be assessing or reviewing some connections that you're in here, because they're saying that you're looking into your mirror. We also got here the wisdom card, okay? So it's like you're looking at yourself in the mirror here and you're trying to decide, should these connections last? Should they endure? Should you keep going here in specific connections? You're questioning the connections a lot. And so Spirit is saying here that you're not wrong for questioning, and that actually this is a time here to be kind of cautious, okay, when it comes to the connections that you're making. You need to make sure that when you have your connections, that they're true allies, okay? That they're definitely loyal, okay? That they're definitely compatible, that they're a delight to be around here. You have to make sure there's an energy of the connection actually being nurturing and nourishing here. Like there's an ability here to build trust. There has to be a trustworthiness, right? So it may be a time here where you're assessing either a specific connection or multiple connections here in your life, and you're wondering, will it last? Or will, it be long term? Can you stick in there? And Spirit is saying that as you ask yourself these questions, you need to ask yourself here, is this person truly loyal? Okay. Is the connection nurturing? Is this person truly trustworthy? Are they really an ally? Are they really compatible? Do you feel joyous when you're around them, or do you feel burdened, miserable, downtrodden? Okay. So there's something here where you're being told it is the right time to question certain connections in your life, but it's also a time here to question from a position of, how do these connections feel to you? Does it feel loyal? Does it feel stable? Does it feel compatible? You get what I'm saying? Does it feel exciting? So it's not the time here to really let your guard down. We got that here. So as you're looking and deciding here, should you keep someone around, you need to look at the whole full spectrum. You need to look at the full picture. What are they bringing to the table? Has there been a lot of negativity? How many times have you had to forgive? If it's new, then you need to find out more information. You should be cautious and wary until you find out additional information here about this person. And that's one thing you got to learn, especially if it's new here, because I've seen it plenty of time. I have narcissistic exes, and of course they run into and marry the next thing in sight because they need a supply, somebody to leech off, or jump in bed with the next thing in sight here. And this person don't know that they're really just a narc and they're just a user because they ain't investigate. You get what I'm saying? They moved in 5 minutes. They gave them their heart and soul in 5 minutes, whatever. So Spirit is saying this is not the time to wear your heart on your sleeve. No. It's not the time to lower your guard, okay? This is the time to make rational decisions based off of how you feel and if this is right for you. And Spirit is saying right now as well that just because the other person may want it to be long lasting or may want it to endure doesn't mean that you have to. You don't have to do anything, okay? So it's up to you right now. You're supposed to be making your assessments. Does this person belong in my life? Are they someone worthy of being in my life? What type of energy do I get from spending time with this person, putting energy into this person? So this is all about asking the right questions when you decide in here if somebody should be in your life for the long term. And so you should be asking these questions no matter what it is. Is it romantic, non-romantic? Is this a beneficial connection? Is it a draining connection? There are certain questions you got to be asking yourself. Tell us more. Tell us more. We got here a twist of fate. We got here avoid obstacles. Look at that. Look, see, Spirit is saying here that this is up to you here to twist your fate here and avoid an obstacle right? Of persevering with the wrong people in your life. So for me, I don't care. I've cut off so many friends in the past. I really don't mind, quite frankly. If you want to be disrespectful, if you want to steal, if you want to lie, if you want to scheme, if you want to be jealous, if you want to do all that stuff, I don't mind cutting you off, because why? I assess the situation and realize it's not a match, honey, not compatible. Okay, so Spirit is saying here that you really change your fate and your destiny here by avoiding obstacles of persevering with certain people in your life that ain't supposed to be there. Why are we keeping them there? Oh, well, just because I've known them so long. Oh, well, because they promised me they was going to do this in the future. Oh, well, it's because they family. Oh, well, it's because it's always something here, but it's not a healthy reason that we keep this person around. Oh, I don't want to be alone. Oh, it's attachment. So with this here, Spirit is saying that it's a time to be still when it comes to your connections and assess, analyze. Because as you assess, that really takes a lot of the risk out of the situation, because you see things for what they are, right? You see a red flag as a red flag. You see green flags as green flags, because you're taking your time and you're assessing. And then you're looking at yourself and you're like, does this really work for me? And so Spirit is saying here that as you do this here, this is helping you in your relationships overall. Tell us more here, Spirit. Tell us more here. We got an Ace of Cups. Yeah, so for some of you, this could be someone new that's coming in here. We got an Eight of Swords. A Hermit. See, this is this energy here where Spirit is saying that you don't have to stress and completely hermit. Okay, there's two different extremes. It's like 0 to 100. Okay, as you're meeting people, Spirit is saying that it's safe to start assessing who can be in your life long term and who cannot, by just being cautious as you deal with people. There's no need to actually completely stay away unless you realize that the person is toxic. Then that's when you move away. So it's like Spirit is saying here, allow new offerings into your life when it comes to connections, because you have the mindset to then assess, is this somebody worthy of my time? Okay, is this somebody worthy of my energy? Or do I need to turn around and go in the opposite direction? Tell us more, tell us more, tell us more. We got a Six of Swords, a Two of Swords, and a Nine of Pentacles. So Spirit is saying here that there's a level of extreme independence here within you. And with this here, there could be times where you may also just block out people, connections, whether it be romantic or platonic love. It's like you just kind of block it out. So there's this energy here of you moving forward from completely blocking it out and being overly independent to actually opening yourself to options. But it's like basically letting people in your life with care, right? So like I always say, it's like dipping your toe into a pool of water. You're testing the water out. Is it cold? Is it hot? Is it perfect? Is it warm? You get what I'm saying? It's like you test people out. You don't have to completely stay away from them. So there's this element here of testing situations, assessing situations, asking the right questions, looking at yourself in the mirror, assessing your feelings, wants, needs, and desires, and then deciding, is this somebody that should be in your life for the long term or not? Period. Okay, that's what it's about. So Spirit is saying here that it's a time in your life where there's an opportunity for a lot of new people to come into your life. Now, that's why it's called opportunity. Now, it's going to be up to you here to assess if they belong there for the long term or not, right? If they belong in your life or not. Like I said, there's plenty of people that it's been a come and a go, and that's okay. You can't attach to everybody. So this is about your attachment style. If there are certain people that have already been in your life and you're trying to decide, if you should let them go, Spirit is saying, make that decision. But if you're scared of being alone, is the only reason to not let them go. There is new offerings coming your way. There's going to be people that want to be close to you or build with you or, yeah. Yes, hunty. Yes, hunty. Okay, look. So Spirit is saying here that there's multiple categories going on here. Okay, for some, there's going to be people coming from the past that you're going to have to decide should you let them in or not based off of your self-reflection. Do you want this to work? Do you want this to move forward? Okay, for some of you, there's going to be new people coming in. For others of you, there's old people you may need to cut off, but there's also going to be new people coming in. Okay, so this is just about trusting yourself here to choose the right people to let into your energy space. That's what this whole reading is about. Is it worthy of perseverance? Is it not? And so you have to decide this based off of your own inner knowing and your own intuition here, because that's what's going to speak volumes. And it's like if you already feel on edge or stressed or anxious or worried or like there's too much, and I mean extreme toxicity, because relationships of any kind come with some sort of emotions, right? But I mean extreme toxicity, then you already know the answer, boo. You know what you need to do. Now you can like, share, comment, subscribe, follow. You can also book with me or leave a donation. Links below in the comments or the description box. You can also come to my website and search for some merch, baby. We got some adorable angel number t-shirts. You don't want to miss them. Some really powerful manifestation candles that will just change your world, honey. And some cute journals and card decks, all the goodies. Check it out. Linked below in the comments or the description box. I'm gonna talk to you later, boo. Bye.